Imagine you're at a party where you don't know anyone. It's like standing on one side of a frozen pond and all the new friends you could make are on the other side. But there's a problem. The pond is covered in ice and you can't get across. That's a bit like feeling shy or unsure about talking to someone new. So what do? You need to break the ice. Breaking the ice is a cool way, get it, cool because ice is cold, to say that you're doing something to make everyone feel more comfortable and start talking. It's like having a magic wand to turn awkward silence into laughter and chatter. You could tell a joke, share a funny story, or even just smile and say hello. It's all about melting away that invisible ice so you can skate across the pond to friendship. Now you might wonder, how did we start saying break the ice? Well, let's take a silly sled ride back in time. Long, long ago, when ships were the best way to travel far and wide, the seas would sometimes freeze in cold places. Big ships couldn't get through to visit or trade with people on the other side because of the thick ice. So smaller boats called icebreakers would go ahead of the big ships. Their job was to literally break the ice and clear a path for the ships to get through. People started using break the ice to talk about making a path for ships. But then it also became to mean making a path for conversation and friendship. Just like those icebreaker boats make it easier for ships to move, breaking the ice in conversation makes it easier for people to connect and have fun. It's about clearing away the awkwardness so we can all sail smoothly into talking and laughing together. So, breaking the ice is our secret code for turning shy hellos into roaring laughter and new adventure. Next time you're at a party or meeting someone new, just remember, you have the power to break the ice. With just a word, a smile, or a silly joke, you can melt away the silence and jump into a world of fun and friendship. And that, my young explorers, is the tale of breaking the ice, a magical journey from silence to laughter, with the power of a friendly hello or a funny joke. Let's all be brave icebreakers, making paths for friendship everywhere we go. Now here's a poem to illustrate. In a land of endless winter where the snowflakes like to dance, and the ponds were all frozen, as if by some chance, there lived a penguin named Pete and a polar bear named Sue, who wanted to be friends, but just didn't know what to do. Their world was quite silent, with everyone so shy, just like a frozen lake under the winter sky. Pete and Sue pondered, how do we start to play? How do we break this silence? What's the right thing to say? Breaking the ice, they thought. That's what we need to do. But they took it quite literally, which led to a hullabaloo. Pete found a hammer and Sue a big stick. They went to the ice and gave it a tick and a flick. The animals watched, bewildered by the sight, as Pete and Sue worked with all of their might. Crack went the ice, but not in the way they'd hoped. Instead of new friends, they just slipped and moped. Then along came a wise old owl with feathers fluffy and nice. Breaking the ice, he hooted, doesn't mean breaking ice. It means to start talking, to share a laugh or two, to ask about the weather, or how do you do? Pete and Sue giggled, realizing their funny mistake, decided to talk, and a real effort to make. They asked about snowflakes and fish and the sea, and found out they both loved ice cream and climbing the tree. The Other animals joined, drawn by the laughter and fun, and soon the silent land was lively, with shyness undone. They talked and they played and they danced under the moon so bright, breaking the ice with words, making everything right. So remember Pete and Sue when you meet someone new. Just a smile or a hello is enough to break through. You don't need a hammer or a stick or a dice. Just a kind word to warm the heart is how you break the ice.